Hello, everybody. This is Dottie Berry coming to you from Blaine, Washington. It's nice to be back in the saddle, I can tell you that much, because here's the deal. Last couple of weeks, as you all know, Riley Joy, my standard poodle, had a couple of cancer operations. She had a cyst on her back and everything. So I appreciate all the well wishes from people on Facebook and just emailing and so forth. But the deal was, when you put that cone on her head, she barks. Hey, Patrick, would you bark if you had a cone on your head?
I would be barking all the time.
Well, that's what she was doing. It was funny because she would sleep with it at night pretty good, and then the next morning she would get up and she would forget that she had learned to walk with her cone on her head, and then she got to where she could run with it. But anyway, she's doing great, and appreciate everybody asking. But hey, Patrick, it's great to have you on tonight. I got Genius Grandpa on with me because we're going to be going over some things about lead capture pages and how you can actually create these through Power Lead System and then promote various products such as in JVZoo. And so you can actually, you know, get your list going about things that you're offering through ClickBank, JVZoo, whatever. But Patrick, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing wonderful. Got back from vacation, so time to go back to work.
There you go. How's the weather out there on the East Coast?
Beautiful. It was like 70 degrees today and just gorgeous.
Yeah, well, I think you sent your hot weather west.
That's right.
It's going to be in the 80s all this week. A couple of weeks ago it was 90s, but usually out here, I'm about 2 hours north of Seattle, for those of you who don't know, and 5 minutes from the Canadian border. We just sort of have a high 70-degree weather with no humidity, and I like that. But
I would too.
anyway, it's beautiful, and I'm glad things are going well for you, Patrick. So anyway, let's just kind of get started and dive in with some screen share here. I will say for those of you who are here, I've already put in the box below. So if you're simulcasting this, somebody else with Power Lead System, or if you're on our direct page, plsgoldnuggets.com, you're going to see that there's a link down there, product for free that we're going to talk about that Patrick's getting ready to introduce in a JV Zoo and some other places. And I think you're going to be amazed at how it works. But first of all, we want to show you about a lead capture page and how you can create those. So let me get going on the screen share. First of all, let's see if we can get that to come up. My computer's been going a little slow as I was trying to. But Patrick, why don't you be telling them a few things about the 30-second content curator while I'm getting over here,
Sure.
and why it's important and what our mastermind group is, feedback they're giving you on this and how it plays into the bigger picture of niche duplicator.
Well, I think the boils down to a very, very simple fact, Dottie. And, no matter what product that we're marketing or what product we may have created or what product that we want to try to sell, one of the things that's very important to Google is the content in which you present that product to the internet and the marketplace with. And in that lies a particularly big problem. We've talked about it before, in the fact that bloggers, run dry. Writers get writer's block. You don't know, a lot of times what to talk about. And so me being kind of lazy and not very articulate when it comes to creativity in terms of what I want to write about a product, I always felt that there's a lot smarter people out there than me. So I just like to take the content that is out there that is very, very relevant to whatever product that it might be and go snag it, go bring it
Mm-hmm.
in. And, obviously we have to make it our own. You can't just copy people's stuff. But the
Right.
biggest issue for people is where do they go get all this content? And so over the last, couple, 4 or 5 months, we've been developing this plugin. We offered it before, but we made a lot of enhancements to it where within 30 seconds, you can go to YouTube, Vimeo, and Dailymotion and get all the content that you want, bring it into your page, turn it, spin it, manipulate it, make it your own, put your links, put your twist on it, and all within 30 seconds. And that has really, been an amazing idea and concept to the guys and gals that are in the mastermind group. They just can't believe that we can do this, in such an easy fashion, simply because it takes takes literally 5 minutes to just do one video that way, and we're doing, dozens of them in 30 seconds.
Yeah, and we're going to show that to them in just a minute. Patrick, I think something that's really important. You can see my page right here.
Yes, I can.
Okay, these are where, let me kind of help them understand too, Patrick. You know, you and I, we started working on this, last October, I guess, doing some beta testing and all on what we call niche duplicator, okay? Now, for those of you who were actually in Traffic Beast, you got an email about a webinar we're going to do, a hangout we're going to do Thursday night, because those who were paid members of Traffic Beast are actually going to get, as far as niche duplicator goes, the business plan, $397 a month for free. If you were a mini co-op, you're going to get that for 6 months. If you had a full co-op, you're going to get it for a year. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because inside of niche duplicator, we started messing with this video component that you had this great idea about, Patrick. But once you put it inside niche duplicator, you realized, wow, this is so powerful. It can be a standalone product, right. Not as a monthly fee on this, the 30-second content curator, which again is a part of niche duplicator, but as a standalone one-time fee product. And so just so people know, there's a basic product that has 3 different levels starting at $99. It has a pro version that starts at another price point. But the bottom line is tonight, those of you who are here, that link that you click on, you're actually going to see that gives you that $99 piece, that function for $0 if you just fill that out. So I want to just show you how we create these pages. So this is really just good to say, okay, what do you do? Now, right here, I'm saying when I go and create a page, I chose this, all right, for this particular one. And the reason is that was going to give a little opt-in page, because if you're going to give something to people, you want to be able to track who's got that, you know, so that you can have hangouts and trainings, because with this particular group, they're going to be able to come to our bi-monthly trainings on this niche duplicator product and all types of things about internet marketing at no cost. So we need to know who they are so that we can communicate with them. So anyway, all I did was put niche duplicator free gift for Traffic Beast clients. And that's what you do. That title is just something that identifies it for you when you're doing your lead capture pages. And this one, by the way, is going to just get their name and their email in that box. We'll show you what that looks like. So then I just say what the title is when it comes up in the browser. Now, right here, just so you'll know, you can have your survey box pop up with no delay, or if you wanted to, you could click here and you could put a time frame. Let's say you didn't want it to pop up until 5 seconds later. You could do that. Now, right here, I made a special message, okay, to people about the gift and how that would work. So if you have an autoresponder series, that's where you put it in. Now, the next part was right here. I sent it to another website because this is actually where they have to verify their phone number. And the reason we do that is so that, you know, if we need to call them, talk to them, or text them a reminder about one of the hangouts coming up, we can do that. Now, we will go in and we'll put in some information, description, and keywords, okay? Right now, that's not as important in this so much, Patrick, because we're not out there driving traffic to this link. So I hope people understand that. If we were driving traffic, that would be very important. In this particular case, we're simply sharing a link with people so that they can get the information they need. Does that make sense to you, Patrick?
No, perfectly.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the basics, okay? That's where you fill in the basics. Now, here's the text, okay? So here's what I did. I just kind of put this here to show that it was the niche duplicator program, and it says, yes, I want to receive the $397 monthly niche duplicator business plan for free, 6 months for the mini co-op clients and 12 months for the full co-op. Now, when you look at this, what I want people to understand, Patrick, this could be anything. Patrick, name some other products you could put up here that you wanted to promote. What What would be something you could do?
You could put up, ClickBank weight loss products, Forex
Yeah,
products.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just go pick a product that you're passionate about and start to work on it.
Yeah, because when you're doing this, like if you just send somebody a link for that ClickBank, you want to be able to get them into your regular Power Lead system list, okay? Because if they opt in for that particular thing in your Power Lead system list, then you know that most likely they like internet marketing products. So I just want to show you how this works again. All I have to do is click on that, put in whatever I want to be inside there. It's very simple. The basic will come up. Now that may look smaller than this right now, but when I click OK, you're going to see that this is actually bigger because this is the default one, okay? And I left it like that, but then I needed this smaller, so I actually went up here and chose 14 font, and I changed it off of the kind of burgundy color, which is the default one, okay? And then you click right here and put whatever you want in there, all right? Now, I did a custom little button right here and put free ND for niche duplicator business plan.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very easy though. This is all you do. This is how simple it is. See, I just typed it in there, Patrick, and then I clicked save. It shows up here. I could have had it with a blue, circle around it, but I chose red. So I just click on save there. Right here, same thing. If I needed to go down here and click on it, you'll notice that I made it yellow. Why did I do that? Because it's going to be on that black. I wanted it to show up, so I just click OK. That's still there. So then I go to the next thing. I go to my background. Now the default one is a blue color, so I went in there and I just changed it to black. So if I click it right here, it says one change pending. It's on black. I just have to save that. If I don't, it's not going to be there. So anyway, after I choose that, then I go to my select video location, okay? So what I did is, Patrick, right here, we've got the video that you actually did on the 30-second content curator. And what I'm letting them know is that this is just a sample of one component that is actually inside Niche Duplicator, and there's a lot more. So what you do is you just, save that. Once you put the code in there, you can click on Start My Video automatically, and I save that, and then it goes to Review, View Your Page. Now, just notice right here.
Everybody. My name is Patrick Tuttle.
There's that guy again talking anyway. So you'll see that everything I just showed you that I put in here, this is a banner. Here's the wording. There's the smaller wording. It's simply telling people this short 10-minute video about 30-second content curator, which is the fastest WordPress plugin for creating instant video content from YouTube, Vimeo. Oh, there's an extra. Hey, you see how you can catch those things? I'm going to go back in there right now. Hey, every time you think you've got it fixed, Patrick, darn it, doesn't it just show up? It's Vimeo. What can I say? There we go. But see how easy it is to correct that? I just say, okay. I go down here. Yeah, so, that's how easy it is. Again, set background, all of those things. And we're back to what? Review the page. Let's see if we've got it now.
Hello, everybody. My name is Patrick.
Okay.
And I'm here to show you.
Okay. There you go. Now, I want you all just imagine. I don't know what your niche is. Let's say, Patrick, somebody loves mountain biking. I bet they could go find some kind of product inside ClickBank or JVZ or something. All these kind of things. It's just up to your imagination. Find something that's your passion. Go create a page for it. Start forming a list, and then share more things that you think that particular group might be interested in. Why am I sharing this with you? Well, Patrick, I like know that blogging, I'm going to say it this way, can be very important. Can be. When do you think it's not important? Patrick, if you don't do it consistently, is it going to work?
Generally, it's not, no.
Yeah.
You gotta do it day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. Take a couple breaks, but you gotta consistently create content.
And what do you think is the hardest part to creating that content,
Thinking of
Patrick?
what to say.
Pardon me?
Thinking of what to say after a
Yeah.
period of time.
Yeah, there you go.
At
I'm
least
going to
for
show
me,
you,
anyway. Right.
yeah, I'm going to show you one last part of this particular one. This is actually where people are going to come on
Hello,
Thursday
back over
night.
back at you with
Now,
the.
now let me show you what I did here, Patrick. I don't think you've even seen this part yet. But as people are led to that page and we tell them to bookmark that for Thursday night,
Mm-hmm.
then this second video here is we showed them the video on the basic version first, and then this second video is on the pro version. Again, all of this and more is included in the niche duplicator. But what I want to show you tonight is how on my blog we actually go over there and we're going to show you right here that I've got these in here. Niche duplicator is one WordPress plugin, okay? Now that does a whole lot more than the content curator. These content curators bring in your videos. So we've got one that's the premium here, and we've got one that's the basic, okay? Now the basic here, what it does, it asks for a API key. So I have that in there, and then I go to pages and I just go add new.
And Dottie, just remember, you can do pages or posts.
That's true, absolutely. Now, how does talk about how this spins it out, Patrick?
Well, it really doesn't spin it at all. It goes and finds the content that's related to your subject, brings in relevant videos, that you don't necessarily have to make, and then when you bring it into the page, that's when you modify, change, and spin it to your particular personality and style, so it becomes your own content.
Right, okay. So good clarification there. So here's what we want you to see. This little green part right there, okay, where you can add videos to the pages or the post, that is for the pro version of 30-second content curator. This right here is for just the regular basic, and that's what you all are going to have access to for free. Now, Patrick, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to show what would happen, like this right here. If I wanted to go over here and do it the regular old way, I'd have to come over here to YouTube.
Right.
You
Well,
know.
first, you'd have to find the video.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Back at you.
Absolutely, you'd have to find it first. But even once you did that, I mean, let's say you were just looking for power lead system in here, okay? So let's say you would have to go there. You would have to click on this, okay? This is how you would normally do it, okay?
Right.
Then you would have to go over here and you would have to share. You'd have to go get the embed code right here, copy that, come back over here. Now that would be step one. Then you'd have to come back over here to the YouTube if you wanted, the descriptions and everything to do with it. So I want you to just see that all of this back and forth would take a lot of time. Now, I'm going to take that out, and I'm just going to show you right here that if I wanted to pull this up,
you could just put that URL in the enter YouTube video URL box and pull it straight up too.
Yeah, you could do that, but if you were just over here and we were going to do like this on the basic, okay, you can pull in 5 videos at a time. All right. So if you want to get the YouTube videos, okay, you see those, right? You see how quick that was, everybody? I mean, this is amazing. So let's just say I select it all right, and I generate the schema. Now, Patrick, talk about this short code right here.
Well, actually, what I would do first, Dottie, is I would go pull all the descriptions as well. Unless
Okay.
you do that later. But
right.
If you pull the descriptions, look at what we've done. You pull the description for every single one of those videos now.
Yep, see, we're leading you right into it. How do you like that, everybody? I mean, that's how quick it is. I wanted you to see that if we went back and forth here, we'd be going back and forth, back and forth. So not only could we pull in the videos, we could bring in all the descriptions. Now, the purpose of that is not that you're going to copy every single thing somebody says, but it's going to give you ideas. See, here's one right here for mine. So now you've got the scheme, generate the schema, okay? Now let's talk about the shortcode a little bit.
Well, the shortcode is, you see there's a number 1 there, and if you scroll back up, you'll see there's a box where you can put video, number of videos. So scroll back up on the right-hand side there.
All right.
Where you right there where it says number of videos to be shown. So you can, you pulled 5 videos, so you could say 1. So if you wanted to scroll back down and you only want to show 1 video per page of the 5 that you pulled on a random basis to make all of your content, random, you then copy that shortcode that you see right there and paste it into your content box on your blog or your post. Okay, save that and view that, and what it's going to do is randomly going to pick one of those videos and put it on a page for you. So if you were trying to segment your business, okay, Power Lead System free leads, Power Lead System lead generation, Power Lead System, offline, Power Lead System whatever, you'd be able to pull videos for each of those keywords based on the segmentation, and then as you're building pages of that, you could take and put in that shortcode and randomly pull in videos based on those segmentations. If that makes any sense.
Right. So let's think about this. For right now, let's just add these to the page and post, okay? Just to see. So let's say that I'm going to do this. So think about it. Most likely, I'm not going to feature somebody else's video, okay? But let's just say I wanted to go over here and I wanted to preview this.
You may not want to preview their videos, but you sure want their content.
Absolutely. We want that content. So I want you just to see right here that this has pulled all this out, okay? And you can see where it's pulling up all these 10 videos. Now, there's me, so I'm going to go, hey, I'll probably keep that one, but I do want this content, and think of what I would have had to do to go and get all this content. I mean, literally, you would have had to go and copy each of the titles, each of the contents, and that's once you found those videos over here, searching for them one by one. I mean, it's just so very, very time consuming. So if we go back over here, I could take off any of those videos I wanted, all the way down there. And then just knowing that I was going to the one where, I think I want to keep that one. But I've got all this content now that I can look at. Now, Patrick, what do you suggest on this?
Well, I mean, once again, you know a little bit about the product that you're trying to sell, but this is like your own private mastermind group, where everybody gets together and kind of talks through what it is and comes up with different ideas and different, ways of promoting and different ways of saying the same thing. So you basically just take this information, which is relevant to your topic, blue suede shoes, red frogs, doesn't matter what it is, and then read it and, just rewrite it a little bit so it's your information, your style, the way that you talk, how you think it's what it's supposed to say, and then you can use like Spin Rewriter and some of the other spinners to actually spin the content within there and produce more and more and more unique versions of what you've already written, for other pages that you want to create after this with other, and even bring in other videos. Let's just go to a situation where we're talking about, anti-aging, okay? And, you want Dr. Oz videos.
Okay, well, let's just do that right now. Let's just go here, add new. We're going to go away from that one. We're not saving that right now. And while we're talking about this, Patrick, let's just show them the pro version, okay? And show them some of the features. So one of them is that you're going to notice, look how many videos you can pull in, 50 at a time. So let's just go anti-aging. What else you want in there?
Just put Dr. Oz.
Dr. Oz. Okay. Number of videos, let's just pull 15. Okay, let's get Vimeo, Daily Motion.
Maybe just pull 5.
Yeah, I know. That's going to get kind of wild, isn't it? Anyway, I want people to see, look at all what we can do. Now, what else you want to click on, Patrick?
Well, nothing right now. Let's go see if we can pull some Dr. Oz videos.
Okay, let's do it.
Anti-aging. Okay. So you scroll down.
Yep. All right. Let's get some descriptions. What do you say?
Yep.
Oh, I got to select the videos. Okay, let's just grab this one, this one, this one. Let's just grab those. Okay. Then we'll get a description. Now, again, number of videos to be shown.
Well, that's if you use the short code.
Right.
It's just going to show all the videos you choose.
Yeah, I'm just reminding people so that they'll really get what we're talking about with this short code. So right now we're just going to generate the description. We're going to go down here.
No,
now we're going to...
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Don't do that yet. Go back up to the top.
Yep.
Because one of the things that we forgot
Pull
to
tags.
There you go. What are tags?
Yeah.
Tags are what you put into a YouTube video to identify the video for Google, and tags are the relevant keywords that people are using, and these are the keywords that people are using for the most or the best videos that are on the 3 channels, because they're the top videos that are being pulled. So now, by utilizing the Pro version, you can go in and espionage, if you will, spy on everybody that's creating their videos, and now you've got that really, really relevant content from the perspective of keywords.
Yeah. Now,
as well, remember, you can go to the video, you can click on the source code, you can, kind of filter through each of the source codes, try to find all of the various tags and whatnot within it, copy them and paste them, and so forth. But you have to do that for every single video, which would also take a lot of time. Especially, we just pulled 15 videos, from 3 different channels, and you got all the tags from 3 different channels immediately. That could be added to your meta tag base. If you're doing posts, Dottie, these can be the tags in your posts.
Yeah.
Right, for your keyword for the posting. So this is like a very, very, very valuable addition from the Pro version. Not only does it save time, but it's content that everybody wants because it is keyword rich.
Yeah. And this is so fantastic, Patrick, because this is like giving somebody an automatic video blog, because you can have 5 videos with Dr. Oz, on there. And let's say you're selling an anti-aging product, and you do your content, and then if you have something like Niche Duplicator itself, you can take that even further. But for right now, just having this is absolutely amazing. So we go down here. We've got the description. We've pulled those tags, which is just amazing, and now generate the schema. So check that out. I mean, add to the page and
post. One of the other things, Dottie, for those that may be a little bit more advanced, and you don't have to go back, but when we pull and create the schema, for those that want to go in there and change and maybe make the YouTube videos autoplay or change the size of the videos per the page, or some other tricks that we're going to teach people, but that schema code is editable right there before you actually hit the button and create it to bring it over to your site.
Yeah, that's amazing. And that's what I think, Patrick, is going to be so much fun on doing the bi-monthly hangouts that we're going to do, because that's when we're going to really drill it down. It's not going to be just a matter of having the plug-in, but how do you really go out there and use it to the max? Whether it's the basic that you've got and you've got that for free. I mean, that's pretty good. I think let me see if this is the one where I had it. I know I had it pulled up at one time. Not sure if I have it up now. but I've got it down there in the website. If you're watching this Hangout right now, I actually put it in the chat box down there. So please get that. I always close that out so that it doesn't start running while we're doing this and looping through. But anyway, so what else? If we just go here now and we go to preview, again, we're going to see this come up. And I want you just to see how easy this is. I mean, literally, look at that. It's got all this information. But let's say that you weren't necessarily going to use a video with Dr. Oz, okay? But that you were going to use your own video on anti-aging, maybe 3 of yours and 1 of Dr. Oz's, just because he's the expert, you know, and verifies what you're talking about, maybe with your resveratrol supplements or something. And then you've got all of this information that helps you just start thinking, and you go, oh, the body itself is self-healing. Wow, yeah, that's great. I could talk about how I had an experience with that or something. You know, it's just, I mean, it just gets your imagination going, don't you think, Patrick?
Totally. That's exactly why we built it, because,
Yeah.
you know, like I said, you know, as we get older, we get dumber. I don't.
Speak for yourself, Grandpa. No, I'm kidding.
I'll take personal responsibility for that statement, but the simple fact is that, you know, on any particular product, there's so much information that we don't know about, and for me, this is the way that I can really curate really good content on subjects, you know, that people like and Google likes. And once we SEO the content, when we show people how to do that, you know, there's very good chances in some cases that they're going to start showing up, you know, on Google, you know, for some of the keyword phrases that we're picking.
Yeah, and that's what we just can't stress enough. Because let's just go here and let's check out a little content curation. How about that? What do you think?
Might as well. That's where I'm going to go get all my information from. So now you're telling everybody that I'm not that bright after all when they read it.
Okay, what else you want to put in here?
That's all you need.
Yay, there we go. All right. We could go here and here. Again, we want to, how many do we want? Let's just say we get, let's take this off this time. And keep 2 of them, and we'll say we'll go get 10 because that's 2 sources. Get the videos. Okay. Again, we've got the ability to pull the tags.
No, you got to hit select.
See, it reminds you every time. Yep. I'm going to select all. Pull tags. You know what that's like, Patrick? That's like one of those phone verifying things, and you forget to accept the terms, and they say, hey, verify this first. Yeah. So, you know, just look at this, and let's say we just use that part and generate the description.
Save all this information for me because I'm going to use it anyway.
Hey, listen, I know, that's awesome. I mean, I love this. Look at it. I mean,
yep.
Oh my gosh, is that incredible? Generate schema.
Yep.
So again, you can use this short code as we've described, where it rotates those videos. Let me just move this up a little so I can get to this part down here. Okay, there we go. And preview. So anytime we want to publish anything, we can.
Yeah, just hit.
But I mean, you know, I just can't. Oh, I think we still had anti-aging in there.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You didn't clear it.
Maybe it's, yeah. I didn't actually clear it. I just kind of, but I mean, I think everybody can get the idea of what we're doing. I didn't clear out Dr. Oz, so he's still stuck in there. So Patrick, what can we share with them? You know, we're about 35 minutes in, and we like to keep this to, you know, about 45 minutes, no longer. And I wanted to show people about doing lead capture pages, how you can do products, and then how they can usually use this plugin. What else do we really need to help them understand about this free 30-second content curator that they just have had the opportunity to receive and use on their blog?
Well, I think if anybody's serious about, being in the marketing space, we all have to realize, Dottie, that, we do want people to try to find our information. And, by having a site and having content on it, both in blogging and in posting, the key to that is obviously bringing in new and fresh information on a very consistent basis. And, as we've said before, that becomes a very, very drudgerous task for many people. Some people just flat can't do it. Others are extremely good at it, but even though they're good at it, they do get burned out over time and need, fresh ideas. And
Yeah.
with that being said, no matter whether it's the lead capture pages for a ClickBank, it's always nice to have a real page behind that you can, then push the information to and link back to what you're trying to accomplish. As people see the funnel and come back, there's a real page and real content that they're coming back to, as opposed to a sales funnel with a video or sales funnel with some images on it. So
Right.
content is the king. I mean, content is the way that you need to go to be successful.
Yeah, because when you have these products out there, if you're an affiliate marketer, Patrick, and I know a lot of Power Lead system people are into network marketing, two different animals there, both great. But if you're an affiliate marketer and you want to sort of start branding yourself, maybe you brand yourself as a person who's really just keen on knowing great products and knowing how to use them, not just selling them. But I tell you what, the person who can both sell them and know how to use them, that's golden right there, because I see so many of them selling them and they don't even use the product. And so what good does that really do me when I go to them with a question and I bought it from them? I think what's really key and people are looking for today, Patrick, is that people really can show them how to use some things.
Well,
That's what we found.
Here, just like we've done here, and with the simplicity and the ease of Hangouts, creating your own Hangout video showing people or reviewing a product that
Yeah.
maybe you're into makeup and you just came across a new Revlon product and you can get an affiliate link to it, but you go on here and you give a review on that product and how you like it and how easy it was to apply and how it covered this and covered that. I mean, it really boils down to exactly what you're saying. From an affiliate perspective, if you review and show the program and the product and how it works and what the benefits are, people are going to listen. If you just throw something up there that somebody else's in terms of a video, you're really not an authority on it. So I think you're spot on with what you're saying.
Well, Patrick, this sort of adds to all of what I usually try to get across about Power Lead System and the value of it, and that is that if people will learn to start doing their own Hangouts,
Yep.
that is going to get them some great SEO, because, obviously Google owns YouTube. It's going to start to brand them. I get calls every week from people, Patrick, just saying, I saw your Hangout.
Right.
I saw your Hangout. I felt like you were a real person. And I'm going to tell you, that's going to become more and more powerful, because, Patrick, what I've been observing, I don't know if you'll agree with this or not, but my take on it is it's no longer so much about who can build the biggest list, like throwing spaghetti against the wall. It's who can build the best list in a niche and become known in a niche. And that's where this comes into play with what you're doing. So I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, 100% correct. Yep.
So
I
tell me,
I
just
have a list of 1 million people, right?
right.
But if I send out an email to those 1 million people, what would I be better off sending an email to 50,000 people that I know that love red frogs, or send out an email to 1 million people trying to persuade them to go buy a red frog?
Oh, exactly. When you can tap into your real audience, that's great. So before we leave here, Patrick, let me just ask you, is there anything I need to show over here before I get off that? Anything else you want them to know about it?
Well, just go back over to the
Okay.
pro version real quick.
Okay. Let me do that.
Two quick things.
Yeah. Gonna get over here. Okay.
Just click on the green clapper and we can go.
I'm gonna go over to another page so I can make sure that's.
It'll actually clear itself when you go over there this time.
Okay. I was just gonna leave it just to make sure. Anyway. Okay. Go to the Pro version now.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So just a couple other things that we have. Click all three: YouTube, video, and Daily Motion.
Okay.
And then you're going to see all the boxes open up. And basically what we can also do is if you put somebody's channel name in there, we can scrape the channel description as well. And if it's your channel, let's just say, Dottie, this is your channel.
Mm-hmm.
And you want, and it's obviously YouTube, unless it's, you could have Vimeo or Daily Motion as well. But if it's this, if you want to just pull your videos, you don't have to go get your videos. You just have to put your channel name in there, and then in the keyword box, put the keywords associated with the videos that you want to try to pull. So, let's just say you wanted to pull, 10 videos on anti-aging, and you've got 10 videos on your channel. It will only pull your own information.
Right.
Which is really, really, really cool, simply because you've already written it. It may be spun content already, and, you might be following some of the guidances that we've given people in terms of videos and images and content, and make page after page after page after page, and really not have to do a whole lot of that bulwark like you showed before. And then in that section where it says enter a YouTube video URL.
Yeah, that's what I was going to go over here and just kind of do one real quick.
There's one right there.
Well, I'll go and use another one here in just a second. I'm just gonna. I know we can use whatever the one is. I'm just going to go to my channel. Oh, I want to put in your content curator one. So video manager. They've changed this around how it works a little bit. But let's say this one right here. This is on the Pro. Okay. So let's say.
Hello, Pat Tuttle back at you with the demonstration.
Let me just stop that a minute. So let's say we wanted to pull that one.
Well, you found it, and you found it was relevant, and that's what you wanted to put on your channel. All you have to do is go hit get video.
Oops. Hang on one second. I forgot to do something else there.
Oh, you have to put the keywords in? Sorry.
Oh, I forgot to put my keywords in. Yeah. I'm like, why is that not working? Okay. Pull tags. Oh, got to select it. Right there. Generate the schema again.
Yep.
So again, I mean, it's just, fantastic how this can be put in so quickly. It blows my mind, really, from where all of this has come since we started working together. So let me ask you one thing. Was there anything else we wanted to show on that right there, Patrick?
No, I think.
Okay.
I mean, we can get into a million different rabbit holes, but that's the basics of.
Yeah. I think just keeping it simple right now for people as they entertain getting that free one, let me just take this off here. So
well, the only thing to mention is, as you said, we're going to, be running training programs, twice a month regularly on not only this, but the niche and for other, related, issues for just marketing. I mean, it could be anything that we come across, or maybe a new plugin that I found that could be most helpful that we can, that I can buy for developer rights and give away, or just a number of different ways in which we're going to be able to help people.
And this is what's so great, and so many of the things that have been added in have come from the mastermind group, just working on it, working with you, giving you ideas, giving you feedback, and as they say, Patrick, you've come a long way, baby.
It's like a never-ending story, too.
Yeah, exactly.
You saw a couple things put in there today that I hadn't thought about yet, right?
Oh, man, I know. We've got this little mastermind group going on Skype, and people are testing because you know, as we've tested the niche duplicator, and then you decided, hey, that is such an amazing tool. Let's pull that out and make it its own separate product so that it wouldn't be a monthly fee. But I'm going to tell you, for people who are marketing and wanting to really, really blow their blog out, the niche duplicator, the full-blown, and there's all different levels. So anyway, enough for tonight. We don't want to overwhelm people, but we want to, what we hope we do is inspire you and get you excited about what you can do in terms of your own personal marketing. And so thank you, Patrick Tuttle, for being on with me tonight. I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to doing that Thursday night hangout and diving in a little more with the actual niche duplicator and showing those people in Traffic Beast who were paid members what they're going to get free for either 6 months or a year. That is amazing, amazing value that we're going to be able to offer people just for having been a part of that. So,
we're
so
happy to do it.
Yeah, thank you, Patrick, for being here, and I'll see you Thursday night.
All right, thanks, guys. Talk to you
Okay,
later.
bye-bye. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate y'all coming on tonight.